Why did American Indian tribes show their hands as a greeting? It was to see if you had giant's blood running through your veins. Scripture tells us that the giants had 6 fingers. And yet again there was a war at Gath, where was a man of great stature, whose fingers and toes were 4 and 20, 6 on each hand, and 6 on each foot. And he also was the son of the giant. Historical literature confirms Scripture's account of the giants. The Old World Roots of the Cherokee reads, "What kind of Indians lived in the territory the Choctaw and Chickasaw carved out for their new home? According to their traditions, as confirmed by excavations of bones in Tennessee, it was a race of white giants. How is a Native American greeting used by many tribes such as the Sioux, the Tetons, the Dakota, and the Omaha, and it was to see how many fingers you had on your hand." Corey Daniel is a Native American historian who writes, "The showing or shaking of hands came about to show that one was not of tainted bloodline. 5 fingers proved that one did not possess the traits of bloodlust and violence which always accompanied the descendants of 6-fingered giants, or men of renown." Across America, rock drawings of 6-digited hands and feet have been found. In 1882, Sarah Winnemucca, granddaughter of the Paiute Nation chief Winnemucca, recounted their war with the giants. These Sitka were red-headed giants that lived in the mountains. They set booby traps and captured Paiute tribe members and cannibalized them. After 3 years of fighting, the last of the giants were cornered in Lovelock Cave in Nevada. The Paiutes piled brush and wood over the face of the cave and lit it on fire. Some of the giants ran out, only to meet a hail of arrows. The rest died inside. Today at Lovelock Cave, scorch marks scar the entrance. In 1911, a number of 7 to 10 foot tall skeletons were discovered in Lovelock Cave by guano miners. 4 giant skulls from the cave were displayed in a local museum for almost a century. They disappeared in 2010. Here, Sarah Winnemucca wears a dress trimmed with red hair taken from fallen Sitka. "My people say that the tribe we exterminated had reddish hair. I have some of their hair which has been handed down from father to son. I have a dress which has been in our family a great many years, trimmed with this reddish hair." In his autobiography, Buffalo Bill tells of seeing giant human femurs. The Indians told him about the giants who inhabited the mountains and were 3 times the size of a man. Kap-dwa is a 2-headed, 12-foot-tall Patagonian giant discovered off the coast of South America in 1673. He was promptly killed by the Spanish sailors who found him. His body is on display in Baltimore, Maryland today. In the early 1900s, Ralph Glidden dug up about a dozen giant skeletons on Catalina Island off the coast of California. Many of the skeletons had 6 fingers. Hundreds of giant skeletons were found across the United States until in the early 20th century, the Smithsonian began covering up the discoveries. There is a whispered history of our world that the elites don't want us to know about. Are they afraid that this knowledge will confirm the Bible and the return of Jesus Christ? There were giants in the earth in those days. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.